SMU was in action this past Saturday at Navy. Navy won the game 55-14. Up next for SMU will be back at home at Gerald J. Ford Stadium. The Mustangs will face Tulane. That will be an 8 p.m. Eastern Time start. Game will be televised on ESPN News. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call this morning. If you would take a minute to tie up the game at Navy, you can tell us what you expect to see as you return home to face Tulane, please.
Well, we've obviously played a very good Navy football team. Very efficient. They operated flawless. They had one penalty, no turnovers, and that's been kind of resonated through the course of their season. I mean, their quarterback's a great decision maker. We really didn't stop them. We had one stop, but they were extremely efficient. 8 o'clock up, held us very limited in possessions, and so it wasn't a good matchup for us. Our guys played hard, but wasn't a good matchup, and got to give them a lot of credit. They definitely executed as good of an option team as I've seen and played against. Got a Tulane team that coming off a win against Army. This is senior night for us. It's very important for our seniors to as they close out their career here at Ford Stadium to go out with a win. These guys have been playing hard all year, and I expect nothing different. But we've got we got to continue to eliminate the mistakes that beat ourselves, and we've got a Tulane team coming in off a win, and so it's we got our work cut out for us.
Any questions for Coach Morris? Please star 1 on your telephone to join the queue. The operator will introduce you.
And we'll go to Shannon Green with Orlando Sentinel.
Good morning, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Obviously, coming into the situation at SMU, you knew there were going to be some specific challenges in sort of implementing a system and starting things somewhat from scratch there. What have been some of the challenges that you guys have faced this season, and have there been any surprises, positive surprises out of the season so far?
Well, I mean, the positives with this is obviously, we've played extremely hard. We've played extremely well against a very tough schedule. Did not anticipate our schedule being as tough as it was prior, coming into the season. I don't think anybody could predict that. Of all the ranked opponents in our conference, we're playing every one of them, or have been ranked at one time, and so we're playing them all. That's just the way it went. And then plus our crucial non-conference schedule didn't help us either. So when you couple that with trying to build a program, that's not a good recipe for success. But so we've had to kind of scale back and measure success differently. And our guys have played exceptionally hard. We've been in just about every ball game. Now we weren't in this last one this past week, but we've been in just about every ball game. It has been a challenge. It's been frustrating at times. But I'm very proud of our players. I'm proud of how hard they battle and they fight, and we've gotten better. This is a better football team. We're really struggling with depth. We're really struggling with speed, and those are things that we've just got to continue to recruit and continue to go after. But as far as the effort and how our guys play, I mean, that's been good. But I knew coming in, I knew what I was leaving at Clemson, and B, what I was coming into, and I knew this was going to be a process. I just didn't anticipate having the critical schedule or the crucial schedule that we've had. I really thought that we would be better than where we are right now as a one-win team.
Well, and you kind of alluded to that as far as the schedule, and definitely the western side of this conference has been particularly challenging. Is there any part of that can be a positive for you next season as far as, the guys sort of learning from the challenges of this year?
Well, there's no question on that. Absolutely, and that's a great question because, we're playing, I think, 23 freshmen, and so when you're playing that many true freshmen or redshirt freshmen, and you got so much to build on. so that's one of the positives that you look at. You're gaining valuable experience against some really good teams, and it's really important. This is a big week for us. We need to really, our seniors need to go out of this program winning their last game. We know it's going to be tough, and so our guys have played hard all year long. I don't anticipate anything different, but there's been some positive out of this. And that's the fact that we have gotten better, and we've shown we can compete with some of the top teams in the country. We're just close. We're so close. Even as bad as we played the other night, we get a field goal blocked. We miss a wide open, drop a pass on fourth down going into the fourth quarter, wide open. He walks in the end zone. That puts us down by 10 going into the fourth quarter. And so those things like that, you have to build on them. What I have found, and it's been very difficult to do, but I have found that we've had to measure success a little bit different this year. And so that's, while the end result is the scoreboard, our measure of success has been a little bit different as we build this thing.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Next, we'll go to Christopher Heidel with Herb FM Radio, Baltimore.
Hey, Coach Morris. Talk about the three things that you guys need to work on this week to get a win to finally snap this losing streak.
We eliminate the mistakes that beat ourselves. And bottom line, that's it. That's the 1, 2, 3 right there. Eliminate the mistakes that beat ourselves, and that's kind of what has cost us. It cost us in the Tulsa game. When you throw a pick six and you muff a punt and they go down and score and you give up 14 points and you get beat by 11. So those are the things that you constantly have to focus on. And so I would say that's our number 1, 2, and 3.
And talk about your senior class. I know you've only been there for a year. Let's talk about them, what their leadership and what they brought to the team this year, knowing that it's been a tough season.
Well, I mean, they want to leave their mark on this program, and their imprint on this program, and it's been unfortunate for these guys. They've had to experience, outside of their freshman year, they haven't experienced a whole lot of success, and so while they've gotten better, the thing that they're going to leave their mark on is they've shown the resiliency to stand strong and to keep battling, never giving up.
Well, good luck this week.
Thank you.
If we have any other questions for Coach Morris, please star 1 on your telephone. Well, Coach, thank you for your time today. Look forward to hearing from you again next Monday.
Thank you.